Good morning class, welcome to the economics lecture. Today we will going to see how to solve the exercise. This exercise is from your chapter number 2 which is money. So today we will going to see how you have to solve the overall exercise from the chapter number 2 which is money. It is a very important chapter. As you know, you have completed your chapter, you have finished your chapter. So before starting it, I have to tell you something that as because of the corona, this board has reduced your syllabus. Some part of your syllabus has been reduced. So from this also, from chapter number 2 also, black money and the functions of money, primary functions of money, secondary functions of money, contingent functions of money, everything has been reduced from your chapter, has been redeemed. So in your exercise also some part has been reduced. So we will not going to see that part which has been reduced because it will not going to come in your exam. So no use of going on that way. So whatever important for you for the exam, we will going to see that part only. Okay. So today I am going to tell you how you have to solve your chapter number 2 exercise which is money. Now, the first question is complete the correlation, which is very simple. See, what actually this part has been removed from your chapter, the primary function, as I already told you, secondary function and the contingent function. That's why we had prepared this video for you so that you can at least complete your correlations or at least you can do your exercises. Done. So the very first question is primary functions of money. Then primary functions of money comes under the medium of exchange. The very first function of money, the initial function of money is to exchange the thing. Clear? See, why it is said that primary function of money is medium of exchange? Because money, why we use money? Because we want to buy something, we want to have something. So what we do, we go to the market, we give money and we purchase the thing which we want. So the first function of money is to medium of exchange. It helps us to do purchasing and selling process. Then the secondary function of money is transfer of value. We can transfer money from one place to another place. Clear? Even though transfer of value means for one thing we can transfer our value to buy another thing. Clear? Then contingent function of money, it is a third function of money, which means basis of credit. Now the secondary functions of money is standard of defer payment. Now defer payment means the payment which we have to give in, we will going to pay in the future. Now there are three functions of money. First is primary function, which means medium of exchange. Secondary function, which means transfer of value. Then contingent function, which is third function of value, which means basis of credit. Clear? जब भी हम क्रेडिट लेते या देते हैं तो we give the credit or we take the credit on some basis. We have to mortgage something for that. So the third function is come under that only. Now our third correlation is commodity money, which is shell, plastic money, which is credit card. Now in the time when there were no money, people were not knowing that they can do the barter system, they can exchange animals also, they can use animals also as a medium of money, as an exchange medium. So what they do, they exchange the thing with the unique shells. So at that time shells act as a money. Clear? Then our fourth correlation is divisibility, which means smaller denomination, portability, which means easy to carry from one place to another place. Right now the currencies which we are using, it is portable. This currency is having portability. This is the quality of a money. Divisibility and portability comes under the quality of the money. So we can do our we can do our transfer thing. We can if I am traveling and I am going from one place to another place, it is very easy for me to carry that money. But just imagine the time where the people were using the coins, how difficult it is for them to carry that money from one place to another place, because the coins were heavy and the coins were very visible and the coins make sound, but the paper note are not visible if we keep it in our pocket, if we keep it in our bag, even they do not create a sound. So it is very easy to take it from one place to another place. Then barter system, which means exchanging of goods for another goods. Then now modern money comes under, see, barter system means goods and modern economics comes under money. Clear? So barter system means exchange of goods for another goods. मुझे अगर राइस चाहिए तो मैं wheat exchange करूंगी, but अनदर पर्सन को भी वीट का डिमांड होना चाहिए, तो ये आता है डबल कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट्स ऑफ बॉन्ड में जो आपने सीखा है। क्लियर? देन अभी जो हमारी मॉडर्न इकोनॉमी है हम उसमें क्या यूज करते हैं, हम उसमें मनी यूज करते हैं। क्लियर? Then our second question is suggest an economic term for the given statement. We have to suggest an economic term for the statement. See, the act of exchanging goods for goods. It means for one goods you have to exchange your another good. So it comes under barter system. Then provision for making payment in future. It means defer payment. Defer payment means whatever we want to actually it allow a person to take a loan and pay that loan in a future. So it called as a deferred payment. It is a provision for making the payment in the futures. We take the installments. We even take the credits. So all these things, the payment of all these things we have to pay in a future. Clear? So it comes under defer payment. Then the system that make use of currency for facilitating payment. There is one system from which we can use a currency for facilitating payment. It means monetary system. Clear? System that make use of currency for facilitating payment. So it is monetary system. With the help of monetary system, we can use currency for facilitating, for giving the payments. Now, credit instruments through which bank deposits are transferable. It means check or bills of accounts or bills payable, discounted bills, everything comes under credit instruments. So the check is a instrument through which a bank deposits are transferable. Clear? I think everyone know what does check, how does check works. So we can give the check to someone for the future date and they will receive the money in the future date only. The check will be valid only for the 90 days, which means 3 months. After that it will be invalid. So everything comes under monetary terms. Clear? Then monetary value stored are transferable electronic by the means of computer, hard disk or server. It means electronic money. We can store our money on the wallet, in the mobile wallet. We called as an e-wallet and different things. See, I have given you in that picture. So with the help of that e-wallet where you have saved your money, you can use that money for paying your bills. So it is called as electronic money, because only by just doing the scan you can pay that money. Then money not accounted for in the bank and not disclosed for the government comes under black money. Black money has been reduced from your part, has been redeemed from your part. So black money means a money from which the tax has not been paid. Any money, if you're earning a salary and if you're not paying a tax, it means you have a black money. So paying taxes properly to the government is very essential, unless your money will be called as a black money. Clear, class? Then choose the correlation. You have to just give the ordered according to this has been evaluated. Clear? So you have to arrange in the order of the evaluation of the money. So metallic money, animal money, metallic coins and commodity money. So you have given 4 options. So the very first option as the correct option is your option number B, because the very first money which as a human started is a animal money. Then Commodity money, because they have started exchanging, they have started doing the barter system, exchanging of goods for another good. Then the metallic coins has been invented from the time of kings and queens were there. If you know, when the kings were there, they have created a coins which is from gold, silver, like from the commodity, they have created the coins. So metallic coins were from that era. Then right now what we are using metallic coins. We are using metallic coins which are created from the cheap quality of a metals, because the intrinsic value and the original value should not be changed. Clear? Then arranging in the order of the evaluation, again you have to just arrange this thing like plastic money, paper money, electronic money, and credit card. So the correct option for this is option number 1, because the first evaluation of money is paper money. Then credit money, we started giving credit to the person by taking some mortgage from them. Then the plastic money has been invented, which means credit card and debit card comes under plastic money. And the last one is electronic money. We are doing payments through our mobile phone. So this comes under electronic money. Then the question number 4, identify and explain the concepts from the given illustration has been removed from your exercises. Clear? Because it is not including in your exercise, it has been removed from there. So as you know, the question number 4 has been redeemed from your exercises, so you don't have to solve it, you don't have to attempt it also. Don't attend it and don't solve it. Now we'll see how does we have to solve the question number 5, which is give the reasons whether you agree or disagree with the following statement. So there are no difficulties in barter system. So you have to write the answer in this manner, that I disagree with this statement, that you are not agree with this statement. Why? Because there is a difficulties in the barter system. Our first difficulty is problem of double constants of bond. Second is lack of common measures of value. Third is difficulty in store of goods. Fourth is indivisibility of a certain goods, and problem of making defer payment. So see, I have given you just the points of the difficulties. You have to write it in a descriptive way. So when you will write the answer, you have to write the complete explanation of each and every point. I think I am clear here. In the last homework which I have been given you for solving the exercises, so many of you have just given the points. They have not explained anything. They have not write it in a descriptive way. So you have to write it in a descriptive way. So, because it is very important to write the agree disagree in a full explanation. You have to give it full explanation of everything here. Done. Now our second, agree disagree, there are many good qualities found in modern currency. So I agree with this statement. You have to write the statement, then the answer that I agree with the statement, and then the reason. The first reason is general acceptability, money is accepted by everyone. Then it is divisibility, durability, convertibility, portability, homogeneity, and stability. So you have to write each and every point in a descriptive way. Just don't write the points and make it is not going to be like that. You have to give explanation of each and every point. Clear, class? Then our third and last agree disagrees. Many tasks are accomplished by money. The answer is I agree with this statement. Now, the reason is, the very first reason is the primary functions of money. By money perform primary function as a medium of exchange and the measure of value. Now, the secondary function, as this part is not in your textbooks, I am not going to explain you it in a full fledged. You just have to write these answers. That's why I am explaining you, because these exercises there in your uh, portion, but the part has been removed. Clear? Now the secondary function of money is it performs the secondary functions of standard of defer payment, store of value, and transfer of value. Then the contingent functions of money is it also performs the contingent functions to estimate and dividing national income, providing basis of credit, imparting liquidity of a wealth, and estimating the macroeconomic variable. Now what does macroeconomic variable? It is national income, national output, investments, savings, everything, employment, everything which is comes under macroeconomic is considered as a macroeconomic variable. Then money can be sent anywhere through electronic means. This is the last. You are agree, disagree. So answer is I agree with this statement. Reason is because plastic money is there, electronic money is there, and digital wallet is there. You have to write each and everything in a descriptive way. Just don't write the point and left it. You have to give the explanation of each and everything. So you are agree with that you can use your money through electronic means because we have plastic money, we have electronic money, and we have digital wallets. Then question number 6, the following question on the basis of the information. One information has been given to you that Ganesh has traveled to the mall by bus. He gave the conductor rupees 10 coin for the ticket. He purchased many commodity from the mall. So first he used the coin, then he have purchased some commodity from the malls. But the commodity is many commodity. At the billing counter, he gave credit card for the payment, but the billing clerk informed him that only debit card were accepted. He has given the credit card, but the clerk which is doing the billing, the cash counter person has told him that only we accept the debit cards. Since Ganesh has forgotten his debit card at home, he offered to make payment by cash. So here we have to do? We have given the two questions as we have to solve it. The first question is identify the types of money used in the information and explain the two type of them. So here we can see that the first money is coin, 10 rupees coin. Then the second is debit card and credit card, which comes under plastic money, and the third is cash, which we know the primary function of money, medium of exchange. So paper money has been used. So we have actually know what kind of money has been used here. So the three types of money has been used here. First is metallic coin, which is 10 rupees coin, then the plastic money, debit card and credit card, and the last is paper money because he did his payment through the cash mode. Then we have explained the two types of them. The first is metallic money. So metallic money made from the metal such as gold, silver, copper, aluminum, nickel, etc. It called as a metallic money. It is comparatively less portable and more durable. Less portable because metallic money we cannot transfer it from one place to another place. As I already told you, it is heavier, it creates the sound, the people will know we are having lots of coins with us, and but they are durable. We can store that coin on one place. After a 10 or 30 years we can take out that coin. It will be just like that, the quality will be the same and everything will be the same. Then the paper money. Paper money which is created through the paper, it is called as a paper money. It is comparatively more portable and less durable. We can carry paper money everywhere, but it is less durable. We have the we can tear the money, it get wet, everything, it get lost. Even we can write something, so that money we cannot use for anything. So paper money is less durable. Clear, class? Thank you so much, class. I hope you have understand how you have to solve your exercise. One more time I am going to telling you that whatever agree and disagree you have to write it them in a descriptive way. Nobody going to just give the points and leaving it like that only. Please students, write it in a descriptive way, give the full descriptions of your agree and disagree, and write it in that manner which I have given you, like the first the statement, then the answer, that yes I agree with the statement, then the reason. Clear? Thank you so much, class.